Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Brandon, and welcome to another video here on the channel. Today, as you guys can tell by the title, we are putting Giannis into the 1980s. See what would happen. I feel like he's more built to have played in the 80s. Which look, it might go really well. I've seen a lot of people do putting LeBron in this era. I've seen people put Jordan in the 2000s era, whatever. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. So let's put Giannis in the 1980s, see how his career would have gone. As you guys can see, I do have the 1984 draft class in here. I don't have any like user created ones in here yet. I think I saw a couple that have Barkley in it, but I just went with the basic one, just keep it easy for this video. And then as time goes on, maybe the next time we do this, we'll have the actual draft classes in this. If you guys want to see me do any other players, put any other players in any eras, let me know in the comments below, and we can knock those out. Also, if you guys enjoy this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and let's get through this 1983-1984 season, see where Giannis goes. The 1983-84 NBA season is over. Magic Johnson wins MVP, averaging 19, 7, and nearly 14 assists. The Rookie of the Year is Ralph Sampson. Kevin McHale, Sixth Man of the Year. Mark Eaton, Defensive Player of the Year. And Sleepy Floyd, Most Improved. On to the first team here. We got Magic, English, Bird, Irving, and Malone. Second team, we got Gus Williams, Isaiah Thomas, Mark Aguirre, Bernard King, and Jeff Ruland. All NBA third team, we got George Irvin, Walter Davis, Purvis Shore, Kiki Vandeweghe, and Jack Sikma. All defensive first team, Moncrief, Johnson, Bird, Irving, Eaton. All defensive second team, Dennis Johnson, Michael Cooper, Buck Williams, Bobby Jones, Jack Sikma. I won't show this every year, by the way, and go through all of this every year. But just for the first year, kind of see how things go. Round number one, the Lakers, the Suns, the Jazz, and the Mavericks get out of the first round in the West. In the East, we've got Boston, Milwaukee, Philly, and Detroit. So on to the conference championship. We've got the Lakers versus the Jazz. Who's on the Jazz? Is it who I? Yeah, okay. So it's Marky In, John Drew, Adrian Dantley, Doral Griffith, Ricky Green. Okay, not bad. Obviously, with the Lakers, you have Magic, Cooper, Jamal Wilkes, James Worthy, Kareem, Bob McAdoo. And then for Boston, we got Gerald Henderson, Dennis Johnson, Larry Bird, Maxwell, Parrish, McHale. And for the Pistons, got Isaiah Thomas, John Long, Chapuka, Livingston, and Bill Laimbeer. So on to the 1980-84 NBA Finals. And of course, it's the Lakers versus the Celtics. Game 1 goes to the Lakers. Game 2 goes to the Celtics. Game 3 goes to the Celtics. Game 4 to Boston, and Game 5 to LA, staying alive. Game 6 to the Boston Celtics, and the Boston Celtics do what they did in real life. Larry Bird, 26 points per game, 7 rebounds, 8.5 assists in the NBA Finals. He wins the Finals MVP award. Hall of Fame inductees, Alvin Hayes goes to the Hall of Fame. We've got our rule changes here and the uniform changes and relocations for the Clippers, Pacers, and Jazz. So we'll go ahead and have those all be accepted. And yeah, there we go. On to the draft lottery. Now, there's only 7 teams here in the lottery. And remember, so Giannis won't be the first overall pick. His overall is a bit lower. Obviously, his potential is really high, but his overall is a bit lower. So expect Olajuwon, Jordan to go 1-2. But where will Giannis go? We'll see. Let's go ahead and see who has the number 1 overall pick. As okay, well, I lost connection somehow. But the Kansas City Kings keep the 7th overall pick. At 6 will be the Bullets. All right. Could be potentially where Giannis goes. Again, I think he's probably a top 5 pick. In the scouting, I think he was like the 4th best. So maybe that's where he goes. And with pick 5, it will be Atlanta. And with pick number 4, it could be, will it be the Los Angeles Clippers? Okay, it is. That could be where Giannis goes. Maybe he goes to LA. That pick was via Seattle. Pick 3 will go to Philly. All right, so it's all pretty much going how how it was supposed to. Chicago will not have the second overall pick. It's gonna go to Houston. So the number 1 pick goes to the Chicago Bulls. Interesting. Okay. On to the 1984 NBA draft. And with the first overall pick, the Chicago Bulls take Michael Jeffrey Jordan. With the second overall pick, the Houston Rockets take John Stockton. Hello? Where's Akeem? All right, well, there he is. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this in the 1980s video. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out. But Akeem, so his name actually changes as you get farther down, because originally his name was Akeem, A-K-E-E-M, and he later on changes it to Hakeem, H-A-K-E-E-M, and they actually put that in the game. That is one thing that is super, super cool that they do. Like, the little details that they have is pretty cool. Very cool. With the 4th overall pick, will Giannis go to the LA Clippers? And he does not. There's a trade. Oh, actually, no. No. Okay, this is showing the Clippers traded for this pick. Never mind. Nope. The Kansas City Kings are now on the clock. I didn't read the teams. So the Kansas City Kings just traded with the Clippers. The Clippers might have lost out on Giannis. Never mind. The Kings take Stephen or Stephen Cook. Okay, well, the Atlanta Hawks with the 5th overall pick have traded it for John Stockton. What is going on? So does that the Houston Rockets, they fixed their mistake. They draft Giannis with the 5th overall pick. Wow. Okay. All right. Sam Perkins goes 6th, 7th, whatever. The Kansas City Kings have another pick. They take Otis Thorpe. And I mean, what a draft, man. That was exciting. All right, let's go ahead and sim to the end here and look at it. Jordan, Stockton, Hakeem Olajuwon, Stephen or Stephen Cook, and then Giannis to the Houston Rockets. By the way, Houston did trade John Stockton. It's showing that he was drafted by the Rockets, but he was traded. So Giannis to the Rockets should be very, very interesting. Let's go to the free agents, see if anything happens where we'll be switching over, by the way, to the Houston Rockets, so we know like what's going on with Houston. We won't be controlling them, though. So let's see if the Rockets have picked up a new one. No, basically not. Let's see. They actually go ahead and I believe they keep Campy Russell. No, they do sign Campy Russell. So, all right. Well, there's a decent pickup. Douglas Keefe, they also pick up. But Paxson onto Indiana. Barry Carroll onto staying in Golden State. Bill Cartwright onto Denver. David Thompson stays in Seattle. Bob Lanier stays with the Bucks. Henderson stays with Boston. So those are some of the free agents. But let's see what happens. Will Giannis carry the Houston Rockets to the playoffs? I doubt it, because he's a pretty low overalls right now in this, but you never know. The 84-85 season is now complete. Magic wins MVP, 29 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, 12.4 assists per game. And the rookie of the year is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Not really a surprise there. He averages 26.7 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 2.1 steals, 1.4 blocks per game. Larry Drew, 6th man of the year. Akeem, defensive player of the year as a rookie, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 2.3 blocks. And on to the all-NBA first team. We got Magic, Thomas, Bird, Wilkins, Sigma. Second team, Jordan makes the second team. All right, third team, no other rookies there. All defensive first team, Jordan and Akeem on there. All defensive second team, we're not on there. Giannis, all rookie first team. All right, so Jordan, Elijah, and John Stockton, Cook, and Giannis. Giannis as a rookie, not bad. 14.7 points per game, 5.4 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 1.4 steals, 1.2 blocks. Remember, he was a low overall. His potential obviously very, very high. So we'll see what happens with Giannis as he goes, but not a bad rookie year. They do not make the playoffs, so we'll go ahead and simulate round, or I guess the whole playoffs. All I did was hit the start button. The Lakers win the NBA Finals over, I believe, the Boston Celtics. Lakers get their revenge. Magic 21 points per game, 7 rebounds, 13.8 assists per game. They beat them in 5. So here's some. Apparently, Giannis' dad retires. Jared Antetokounmpo. I've seen this in here several times. It's so funny. I think that's hilarious. Anyways, historical changes. We've got, let's see, top 7 picks are done via random weighted draw. Remaining lotto picks are determined by team record. Team odds will be based only on team record. The 4 first teams will have identical odds to obtain the top 3 pick. Relocate and completely rebrand the Kansas City Kings, not Chiefs, to the Sacramento Kings. Change the floor of the LA Lakers. Change the uniforms of the floor of the Denver Nuggets. And team branding change of the Chicago Bulls. So all of those will be accepted. And let's see, there's rules that are changed. And then on to the draft lottery, which, by the way, both the Bulls and the Rockets in the draft lottery, obviously Jordan with Chicago, Giannis with Houston, we have the second best odds to get the number 1 overall pick. Actually, I think they're all the same. Either way, we'll see what happens here. Kings at pick 7. The LA Clippers move up. The Bullets will have pick 6. And at 5, the Clippers move up 1 spot. So the Bullets and the Clippers trade places. The New York Knicks at 4 will stay at 4. So with the 3rd overall pick, originally the Chicago Bulls, it is now the Atlanta Hawks. So the Bulls and the Rockets again with picks 1 and 2 this year, and pick 2 will go to the Bulls. So Giannis is getting a big time teammate here with the number 1 overall pick. The Houston Rockets land the number 1 pick, and I believe they had 2 last year. So they get number 1 this time around onto the 1985 draft. And with the number 1 overall pick, Giannis' new teammate is traded. Okay. The Houston Rockets trade the 1st overall pick. Actually, no, I don't think this involves Houston. What is this? Bill Walton. Where's the team? They don't show who's trading for who. I have no idea what's going on. That's the 9th overall pick, not the 1st overall. Bill Walton is not going to Houston. I believe he's going to Seattle. All right. Well, the Houston Rockets with the number 1 overall pick take Karl Malone. So Giannis and Karl Malone on the same team. Patrick Ewing. I feel like Patrick Ewing would have been the better pick. He's a center. Oh, man. All right. Well, hey, whatever. Houston's doing Houston things. Chris Mullins goes 3. The New York Knicks take Tisdale, and Joe Dumars goes 5th. We'll go ahead and sim to then. Very interesting. Karl Malone and Giannis on the same team. All right. We'll see what happens. I think Patrick Ewing would have been a better pick, but Karl Malone, Hall of Famer, still really good, and he's younger, so maybe it'll work out. So far in free agency, nothing big here. The Rockets do get James Thornwell, though. Okay. All right. So they get a 33-year-old, 75 overall player. They sign Tom McMillan, and they sign Irving Hammond. So just a couple of depth pieces there for Houston. So going into year 2, Ralph Sampson. That's why they didn't take Patrick Ewing. I forgot Ralph Sampson is there. All right. Well, that works out. So man, look at the size of this team. Got a 7'4" Ralph Sampson, 6'11" Giannis, 6'9" Karl Malone. Good. Oh, and by the way, Giannis is a small forward in this. So that okay. All right. You know what? They're looking fantastic. And you got Rodney McRae too. Is this gonna be like a freaking amazing team this year? Maybe it's super young. I mean, look at the age: 25, 19, 24, 22, 24. All right. Anyways, Giannis, who averaged 14, 5, and 4 last season, he's up to an 82 overall. And I kind of want to look at some of the badges he has right now. He's got gold acrobat, gold aerial wizard, silver masher, only bronze bully right now. bronze fast twitch, bronze fearless finisher. I don't know if his weight is going to go up. I might up the weight and give him Hall of Fame bully by like, maybe by the time he's like 25, if they haven't given it to him. Maybe we'll do that. 0 shooting badges. Got some playmaking badges, mismatch expert, and then defensively he's got workhorse, bronze ankle breaker, bronze challenger, bronze chase down, bronze clamps, bronze glove, bronze menace. All right, bronze pogo, bronze rebound chaser. So yeah, not bad for Giannis. His career high, by the way, is 30 points. All right, well, let's see how they do. The 1986 NBA Awards, Magic Johnson wins another MVP, 20.7 rebounds, 12 assists per game. Patrick Ewing wins Rookie of the Year, 23.8 points per game, 11.2 rebounds. Larry Drew, 14 and 7 as the 6th man of the year. Akeem, 25, 14, 1.8, 1.5 steals, 3 blocks per game. He's insane. Craig Elo wins Most Improved Player, 11, 3 and 3. All right, there's a Giannis teammate. All NBA first team got Magic, Thomas, Bird, Wilkins, and Akeem. Second team got Michael, who averaged, I don't want to see what he averaged here. He averaged, oh, good Lord. I don't want to see all that stuff. All right. He averaged 28, 4 and 5 per game. All NBA third team. George Irvin, Fat Lever, Kellogg King, and Moses Malone. So no Rockets. No Rockets at all on the defensive first team as well. And we've got Giannis on all defensive second team, averaging 15.5 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 4.5 steals. He's up to an 83 overall, 1.2 steals, 1.5 block shot, 54% from the field. All right. Not bad. Not bad. All rookie first team. We got Karl Malone. How did he do? 17, 6 and 5. That's pretty good. Shot 47% from the field. Yeah, I mean, the bigs on this team is absolutely insane. Did not make the playoffs. So we'll go ahead and simulate the playoffs. The Lakers once again dominating, and the Lakers win a back-to-back NBA championships, and I believe they just came back from 3-0. I'm pretty sure they came back from 3-0. By the way, Kareem with 26, 6 and 3 and 5 blocks in game 7. He dominated, but Julius Erving, you got Moses Malone, Akeem on the 76ers. Philly won game 1. They won game 2, and they won game 3. They blew a 3-0 lead. That's hilarious. All right, well, the Lakers are back-to-back NBA champions. Our historic changes this year, the Bucks changing uniforms, and the Golden State Warriors as well. Nothing big there. No rule changes. And on to the draft lottery, where Houston has the 4th, actually tied for first, because all top 4 seeds get the same, percentage, whatever. So Houston could get the number 1 overall pick again this year. That'd be insane. That would be absolutely insane. Let's see what happens. The Chicago Bulls at 7 will move up the Washington Bullets with the 7th overall pick. The Bulls will not end up with the 6th overall pick. The Houston Rockets fall out of the top 4, and it will have pick 6. That's brutal. The Kings will take 5. Seriously, are the Bulls the luckiest team of all time? Really? We're gonna give Michael Jordan another top 3 play. Okay, all right, it's fine. Look, Giannis already has 2, so we don't need any help. The Bulls are still moving up. The Spurs at 4, the Suns at 3, the Bulls at 2, and with the 1st overall pick, it will be the New York Knicks. All right, well, on to the NBA draft, with the Knicks having the 1st overall pick, and Houston with pick 6, and the 1st overall pick. The New York Knicks select Brad Daughtry with the 2nd overall pick. Chuck Person goes to the Chicago Bulls. At 3, Ron Harper goes to the Phoenix Suns. The Spurs at 4 take Ernest Swift, and at 5, Kenny Walker to the Kings. And at 6, the Houston Rockets take Mark Price. That's a solid pick. We need a point guard, right? That's a solid pick. I'll take that. Dennis Rodman went 10 to Seattle. That wouldn't have been a good fit for us, so that's fine. Jeff Hornacek goes to the Nets. Arvydas Sabonis to the Mavericks. Interesting. Del Curry to the Cavs. Scott Skiles to the Jazz. John Sally to the Nuggets. was actually quite a bit of players in this class. All right, well, there you go. Did we sign anyone? Let's see. We are looking. Let's see. Magic resigns with the Lakers. Clyde stays in Portland. We're looking for Rockets here. Rockets. Nobody. Okay, so we're just, we're gonna sit quiet in free agency. That's fine. Oh my God. Here we go. Mike O'Corin, Ricky Brown, James Thornwell, and Terry Teague. All right, just signing some veterans. All right, Greg Hubbard. Let's see. Stacey James. Just filling out the roster, grabbing some veterans, and letting the big boys run the team. All right, it's fine. It's fine. This team looking pretty good. All right, Ralph Sampson, 87 overall. Giannis, 87 overall. Karl Malone, 84 overall. McRae, 82 overall. Elo's at 79, and Mark Price has 75 overall. Rookie Giannis, a little bit of a bump scoring average. Not the craziest thing last season. Hopefully, year number 3 is a big jump. He's got now gold acrobat, gold aerial wizard, a silver bully. All right, so the bully's going up. All right, I'm happy to see that. Silver posterizer. He's got a lot more badges, a lot more. He's got bronze blinders, silver quick first step, gold workhorse still, silver chase down, clamps, glove, menace, off ball, pogo stick, and silver rebound chaser. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, Giannis looking better. Let's see what happens. Giannis made his first All-Star game. Was not a starter. Played 8 minutes. Not bad. We can look at how he's doing this season. But his first All-Star appearance, averaging 15, 7, and 5. So not a huge bump up. Ralph Sampson also made the All-Star team, averaging 18, 10, and 2. There's a lot of bigs on this team, so I don't think Giannis is going to have those gaudy numbers. But it is a really good team, so we'll see what happens. Magic wins another MVP, 19.5 points per game, 8 rebounds, 12 assists. Ernest Swift wins Rookie of the Year. Gary Reynolds, 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is Akeem Olajuwon, 22.8, 12 rebounds, 2.1 blocks per game. On to All-NBA first team, we got Johnson, Jordan, Bird, Cummings, and Olajuwon. Second team, we got Isaiah English, Mark Aguirre, James Worthy, and Jack Sikma. Third team, we got Patrick Ewing, Dominique, Short, Stockton, and Clyde. All defensive first team, still no Rockets. All defensive second team, we do have Giannis once again. 15.7 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.1 steals, and 1.7 blocks. Shot 57% from the field, 33% from the three-point line. And we are the 5 seed. All right. The game number 1, we beat Dallas. By the way, Dallas with Derek Harper, Orlando Blackman, Mark Aguirre, Jay Vincent, Herb Williams, Joe Ellis. All right. Game number 2, Dallas wins. Game 3, Dallas takes home court back. Game number 4, and we are eliminated. Only 5 games in the first round, and Dallas moves on. Hopefully, LA whoops their ass, and they do. Nice. All right. Thank you, LA, for getting revenge for us. Portland and the Chicago Bulls win the finals. Okay, Portland beats the Lakers. We had Clyde versus Jordan, and Jordan wins his first NBA title, 33 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, and they win in 7. That's right, Patrick Ewing's on that team. Oh, good Lord, that's a sick team. Oh, man. All right, well, Jordan has 1. Giannis has 0. They beat Boston in 5. Goodness, they beat Cleveland in 7. My goodness. All right. Well, we got a lot of work to do, Giannis. All right. You got to get going. Also, Kareem retires. Chuck Robinson, Campy Russell, Dan Issel. They all retire and will be all Hall of Famers, I'm assuming. Nope, Kareem. The all-in Hall of Famer. 25, 12, and 3.9 per game. I don't think that's accurate, but... Oh, well, yeah, because he played a couple more years. I don't know. I saw something where, like, you go to player retirements, it doesn't actually show all of his... Oh, it is. Maybe it was a glitch. Someone else I saw, it kind of, like, glitched out. Or maybe it's his awards. It won't show everything. Let's see. Yeah. No, kind of. 3-time All-Star. Don't think that's right. Yep. Don't think that's right. And I think he won 6 titles. Anyways, yeah, that's something that they gotta fix. But anyways, historic changes here. Top 3 picks are done via random weighted draw. Remaining lotto picks are determined by team record. Knicks are changing uniforms. The Bullets have rebranded to the Washington Bullets. Bulls changing their uniforms and Cleveland changing their uniforms. And the only rule being changed is the top 3 pick one. And on to the draft lottery. We're not in it. All right. Well, we can just skip it. The Clippers have 2 potential top 4 picks, and they do. Clippers at 2 and 4. Houston will be at 14. So we'll see if we can get any more help at pick 14. The Bulls have pick 8. Goodness, man, they're going to be ridiculous. David Robinson is picked 1st overall. Scottie Pippen went 4th to the Clippers. Horace Grant to the Kings. The Bulls got Chris Graham. All right. Let's see. Who do we get at 14? Dennis Hopson at pick 14. A small forward, 77 overall. All right. All right. That's not a bad pick. Yeah, that's solid. We'll take it. James Worthy's on to Denver. Fat Lever to Portland, who just, by the way, made the NBA Finals. Robert Parrish to the Bucks. English to the Lakers. So the Lakers getting much better. Marquise Johnson to the Cavs. Any Rockets in here? The Nuggets got Doc Rivers. Okay. We re-signed Craig Elo. All right. Yeah, I don't know if we have that much money, to be honest, but all right. Well, there you go. There's free agency. Not a whole lot of changes for us. Looking at the roster here for Giannis into a year number 4, just 21 years old. He's a 91 overall. Ralph Sampson is an 88. Karl Malone's an 88. Mark Price is up to an 80. Elo's a 79. So, yeah, I mean, these top 3, they're looking really, really, really nice. We'll see how they do here in year 4 of Giannis's career. Giannis, once again, a all-star, 2-time all-star, 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Karl Malone was an all-star as well, and Ralph Sampson. So 3 all-stars here for the Rockets, and the West wins it. After winning his first finals, Michael Jordan wins his first regular season regular season MVP finals. Jeez, I don't know what I'm saying. 28 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2.2 steals, and a block. David Robinson is Rookie of the Year, 20.7 points per game, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Eddie Johnson, 6th Man of the Year. Akeem Olajuwon, once again, the DPOY. Francis Madsen, Most Improved. Otis Newman is the Coach of the Year. Giannis, All-NBA First Team. It's Jordan, Magic, Bird, Giannis, and Hakeem Olajuwon. That's a pretty sick 5. Not gonna lie. 20 points per game, 8.8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.4 steals, 1.8 blocks. Shot 55% from the field, only 14% from the 3, but 78% from the free throw line. Giannis figuring out how to shoot free throws already at just 22 years old. He's looking really good. All-NBA second team. We've got Karl Malone, another Houston Rocket, averaging 20 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. He's up to an 89 overall. All-NBA third team. Got Floyd, Stockton, Madsen, Dantley, and Robinson. All defensive first team. Giannis once again on the first time on the all defensive first team. All defensive second team. We got Jordan, Lever, Bird, Williams, and David Robinson. On to the NBA playoffs, and the Houston Rockets are the _1 seed. Are you kidding me? Mark Price, Craig Elo. I mean, this is a really good freaking team. Giannis, Malone, Ralph Sampson. Like Dennis Hopson was a rookie, right? How did he do as a rookie? 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Not bad. All right. Game number 1 against my Denver Nuggets. Doc Rivers, Linwood Stevens, Kiki Vandeweghe, James Worthy, Bill Cartwright, John Drew. All right, Houston. Come on. Let's win this. Game 1 to Houston. Game 2 to Houston. Game 3 to Denver. Game 4 to Houston. And we advance to round number 2 against the Portland Trailblazers, who made it to the finals a year ago. And they added Fat Lever, Clyde Drexler, Calvin Nat, Kenny Carr, and Manute Bol round out the rest of the team. The Lakers are the 2 seed. Utah's the 6 seed. By the way, the Bulls are the 1 seed in the East. Game number 1 goes to Portland. Game number 2 goes to Houston. All right, we got to take home court back. All right, we're down 2-1. Down 3-1, please. All right, 3-2. Can we tie up the series? No, we're eliminated in the second round to the defending Western Conference champions. That is brutal. And it's a rematch. Portland versus Chicago in the finals. Will Michael Jordan get another. Can I not go game by game in this? That sucks. All right. Well, oh, never mind. That was game. I thought that's a series. I don't know why. Game 2 to Chicago. They have a 2-0 lead. Game 3 to Chicago. We would have put up a bigger fight. All right. That was soft. The Bulls win back-to-back titles. Jordan 28, 6-6. Jordan getting it done much quicker than he did in real life. He's a 96 overall. Oh boy. All right. Well, Giannis, we got some catching up to do. All right. We got to get going here. Julius Erving onto the Hall of Fame. 23 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 4.4 assists, or whatever it said. Historic changes. Julius Erving, by the way, jersey retired. Expansion team. All right. So the Heat and the Hornets into the NBA. Changed the number of officials to 3. And team branding. The Warriors changing their logo, uniforms, and a floor. And onto the league meetings here. Just adding the 2 new expansion teams. There's league realignment as well. Onto the draft lottery, though. None of that really matters for us. And we do not have a pick in the lottery. But we do finish with pick 24. So I don't know how much help that's going to be. But we have pick 24. The expansion protect players. We are not protecting the rookie. Dennis, can we protect him? I'm protecting him. I don't care. That's stupid. We're protecting him. I do not care. All right. Need to release at least 1 play. Oh, no, you can only protect 3. Everyone else protecting 4. What the hell? All right. Good luck, Dennis. Wherever you are, wherever you end up being. Good luck. Hopefully they don't pick you. Please don't take Dennis, whatever his name was. Please. Don't take Dennis Hobson. Don't take him. Oh my God, they didn't take him. Are you serious? We still have Dennis? All right, well, that works. Danny Manning goes number 1 overall. And with the 24th overall pick, the Houston Rockets take Elton Lynch. What a pick. All right, big free agency. A lot of the 84 rookies here, or actually all of them. Jordan stays with the Bulls. Akeem stays with the Sixers. Isaiah staying with the Pistons. Moses Malone to Miami. All right. Mark Aguirre staying in Dallas. Giannis staying in Houston. Ralph Sampson as well staying in Houston. And any other Houston Rockets here? No other big additions. Danny Shays. Not Dolph Shays. That's his dad. Danny Shays. All right. Interesting. Alton Lister. And Jeff Houston. The Houston? I don't know. And then we got Butch Carter. All right. Well, let's see how the team does. Also, Zach Burks, whoever that is. Looking at the roster this year, Giannis is a 94 overall at just 22 years old. That's insane. He's a 2-time All-Star, 1-time first-team All-NBA, 1-time first-team All-Defensive. I want to look at his badges. Fearless Finisher on Hall of Fame Slithery, Gold Acrobat, Gold Aerial Wizard, Gold Bully, Gold Limitless, Gold Posterizer. He's insane. He's got a decent amount of shooting badges. Catch and Shoot, Blinders, Mini Magician, Volume Shooter. Got Gold Hyperdrive and Gold Quick First Step. Hall of Fame Clamps, Gold Ankle Braces, Challenger, Chase Down Artist on Gold, Gold Menace. All right. Well, only Silver Rebound Chaser still. Karl Malone up to an 88 overall. He's older than Giannis by 3 years. He was drafted a year after. That's funny. Ralph Sampson, still an 88. Mark Price, an 85. Craig Elo, still an 80. And Dennis Hobson is a 79 overall. Giannis, once again, an all-star. Played 29 minutes, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals. All right, at this point, he's going to be an all-star every year, so we could probably start looking. But Karl Malone, also an all-star. And anyone else? No, I don't think so. On to the 1989 NBA Awards. Magic Johnson, another MVP. 21, 8, and 12. John Williams, Rookie of the Year. Byron Scott, Sixth Man of the Year. DPOY's Akeem Olajuwon. CJ Simmons wins Most Improved. Magic, Jordan, Bird, Giannis, and Akeem. Giannis this season averaged 21.5 points per game. 9.6 rebounds. 6.8 assists. Get that rebound chaser up to gold, man. 1.4 steals, 1.9 blocks, shot 57% from the field, up to 95 overall. Not bad. How did Michael do this year? Oh, Michael's doing fine. 32.8 points per game, 4.4 rebounds, 5 assists. Yeah, let's see if they can three-peat. That'd be actually kind of cool. Alex English, John Stockton, Terry Cummings, Karl Malone on the second team, 21, 8, and 5. Patrick Ewing on the second team as well, 30 and 13. Good Lord, do that duo. Could you imagine? Like, if that, oh my God, how, like, dude, that's an insane team. Isaiah, Jay Humphries, Scottie Pippen with LA, 17, 7, and 5. Marquise Johnson and David Robinson. All defensive first team, got Jordan, Drexler, Giannis, Scottie, and Akeem. And on to the playoffs. We are the number 2 seed. All right. Well, game number 1, Phoenix wins game 1. We immediately lose home court. We win game 2. We win game 3. All right, just got to win one more here. And we do. We are on to round number 2. We play the newly added Hello? Do I literally have to go in and realign? All right, a little glitch there. A little issue. Apparently the Heat are in the West. Who knew? All right, well, we got to play the Miami Heat. They have Brad Davis, Mike Woodson, Larry Nance, Isdale, Moses Malone. And if we lose to the Heat, I'm going to be furious. The Lakers, the 1 seed in the West. Chicago's still the 1 seed in the East. Game number 1, we win. Game 2, Miami wins. They have home court advantage. We take home court advantage back. We win game 2 or game 3. Whatever. We lose game 4 and we win game 5. Game number 6, we have a game number 7. All right, we'll jump into the Simcast here, continue, and game 7 at home, back and forth. Now we lost the lead. It's still back and forth. Come on, Giannis, break through into the 4th quarter. We're up by 4. 6 minutes to go. Up by 8. Up by 12, and that will do it. We're gonna advance to the Western Conference Finals. We win it 126 to 114, and we are on to the conference finals. Look, we lost in the first round 2 years ago, lost in the second round last year. We're gonna lose in the 3rd round this year. It's just what's gonna happen. The Bulls advance to the conference finals against the Philadelphia 76ers. We'll look at the Lakers team here. We got Magic, who's still 97, Alex English in 88, John Williams, Tom Chambers, Trey Rollins. We have a massive size advantage. We just got to find a way to slow down Magic. Put Giannis on Magic. We're going to dominate the boards, and we're going to win this series. Absolutely. Game number 1. We win game 1. Yes, are we going to get a Jordan Giannis series? I hope so. English had 29, Giannis 22, 12, and 6. Price at 23. Malone 22 and 9. All right. Game number 2. We win game 2. Magic had 22, 14, and 8. Giannis 18, 9, and 5. Game number 3. We are up 3-0. So is the Chicago Bulls. Game 3, Giannis had 27, 14, and 7. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's the game. Game number 4. We sweep. Both teams sweep. All right. Game number 4. Giannis had 21, 6, and 8. Malone 27, 7, and 6. And on to the NBA Finals. Oh boy, the Bulls with Eric Martin, Michael Jordan, Chuck Person, Scott Hastings. Hey, Scott Hastings. Patrick Ewing. And then for us, we've got Mark Price, Craig Elo, Giannis, Karl Malone, Ralph Sampson. I mean, I think we have the better roster. They do have the best player, though. But we have the 3 best players. 4 best players, actually. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Or 4 of the top 6 players, I guess is how you would say it. I don't know. Game number 1. Chicago wins game 1. Malone had 19, 8, and 8. Giannis struggled 13, 2, and 3. Jordan 37, 9, and 4. And Patrick Ewing at 34, 14. We're going to get our ass kicked. Game number 2, we win. All right. Giannis, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. A massive triple-double for Giannis. 30.7 assists for Michael Jordan. On to game 3. The Bulls win game 3. Take a 2-1 lead. Patrick Ewing at 38, 7, and 3. Price at 29. Malone at 28 and 10 and 7. Giannis another triple-double. 22, 10, and 13. And 2 blocks. Game number 4. We win. It's a 2-2 series. Ewing had 40, 11, and 5. Jordan at 34, 2, and 6. Giannis 35, 8, and 8. Malone 24, 4, and 8. Price 21 and 11. Game number 5. Let's jump into the game into the Simcast for game number 5. We have an early lead at home, by the way. We have home court advantage in this series, I guess. I'm assuming. We're up 73-60. Actually, I don't think so. Oh, it probably goes 2-3-2. I'm assuming that's probably how it goes. Anyways, we have the lead going into the fourth quarter. It's 95-86. 3.5 minutes go, 122-109. We're going to win this thing. 133-120. A very high scoring game. Giannis with 26, 9, and 5. Malone with 33, 6, and 9. Jordan with 39, 5, and 8. Patrick Ewing with 31 and 17. It's really just those two players for them. You know, we have better depth. We're up 3-2. On to game number 6. Chicago at home. Bit of a back and forth first quarter. Now Chicago with the lead. Back and forth as we go into the third quarter. We have the lead. Into the fourth quarter. It's 119-106. 3 minutes to go. 129-118. Are we going to win it? We're going to win it. We're going to beat Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. We'll watch the last 34 seconds. It's 141-124. Mark Price at the free throw line, and that free throw is good. By the way, I'm going to keep the graininess of it for these. I don't know. If you guys don't like it, let me know in the comments. But watching it, I think actually looks really good. Playing, no. You don't want to play with it on, but I think watching it's fun. I don't know. Patrick Ewing in the post, and good Lord. The spin and the dunk makes it 142-126. 20 seconds to go. I mean, this game is pretty much over. Giannis is not in the game. He's sitting on the sideline waiting to possibly come in the game. And actually, no, Giannis has the ball. I'm stupid. That's the one player I did not look at. Was the player with the ball. Giannis will run out the clock here. And the Houston Rockets are NBA champions. We beat the Chicago Bulls. Giannis gets it done. Jordan falls to 2-1 in the finals. Giannis is 1-0 and beats Michael Jordan. I honestly wasn't sure we were going to win that. I did not think we were going to win it. I just thought Jordan and Patrick Ewing was just going to be too good. But the Rockets get it done and are NBA champions. Look at Giannis celebrating here in the 80s. Love to see it. Is this all different this year? I actually haven't watched a championship celebration, so we'll see how different. And also, it could be different with the 80s. They might have different celebrations. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below. As the young Hobson coming off the bench celebrating. Okay, we're just gonna stare at the logo. What are we doing here? Oh, it's David Stern and the old MVP trophy. And Giannis didn't win it. What the hell? The dude's putting up triple doubles left and right. He doesn't win Finals MVP. It's Karl Malone who wins Finals MVP, and that's it. Or was that that wasn't the Larry O'Brien? We didn't get a hold of it. All right, well, that's fine. Never mind. Giannis won. Wait, was the Larry O'Brien trophy not a thing? No, it was. Why did he hand Karl Malone the trophy? What is happening? I'm so confused. Giannis wins Finals MVP. 23.8 points per game, 8 rebounds, 8.2 assists, 1.2 steals, and 2 blocks per game. So Giannis does win Finals MVP. All right. There's 2 for Jordan, 1 for Giannis. Jordan, though, has 1 loss. We'll see what happens in next in the offseason, and we'll see what happens in next season. But yeah, I don't know. Will we have more championships in Jordan? Honestly, I think we have the better team, so probably. Got some historic changes here. The Magic, Minnesota Timberwolves are in the NBA now. Some floor changes for the Heat and Hornets. Logo uniform floor changes for the Knicks. The Lakers floor change, and the logo uniform and floor change for the San Antonio Spurs. And added 2 new expansion teams. That's approved. League realignment. Let's go ahead and actually fix the league here. So let's see. Oh, okay. Well, this is there's only 2 conferences or 2 divisions. Oh wait, did the Heat start in the West? I guess it did. Maybe that's why. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I don't want to mess with it. I'm gonna trust that they have it right. I just assumed the Heat were in the East the whole time. Maybe I'm wrong. Huh. All right. Well, on to the job. I'm just gonna assume that they're right. Draft lottery, we do not have a pick. Okay, Spurs, Nuggets, Pacers, Blazers, Celtics, Hornets, Warriors, Supersonics, and Hawks. All right, well, we don't have a pick there. We do end up with the last pick, the 27th overall pick. Tim Hardaway was the number 1 overall pick by the Boston Celtics. Ben Rice goes 3. Let's see, Doug West, Vlade Divac, Sean Kemp goes to the Hornets. All right. And with pick 27, we take Randy White, power forward. Year 6 for Giannis, and he's pretty much, I mean, well, points per game went down 1 year, but pretty much gone up from there. Same with rebounds and assists. He's really good. He's a 96 overall, just 23 years old. Ralph Sampson is an 89 overall. Karl Malone 89, Mark Price 85, and Giannis with his badges. Holy Hall of Fame Fearless, Hall of Fame Slithery, Gold Acrobat, Gold Aerial Wizard, Gold Limitless, Takeoff, Gold Posterizer for shooting. He actually has Gold Midi Magician, Gold Volume Shooter, Gold Break Starter, Hyperdrive, Needle Threader, Quick First Step, Hall of Fame Quick Pick Dodger, Hall of Fame Clamps, and Challenger. So those are his badges right now. And man, only 23 years old. He's a 96 overall and already a champion. That's pretty good. Into 1990, Michael Jordan wins another MVP, which is his second, right? Yes, second MVP. 2-time NBA champion, 6-time All-Star, 4-time first-team All-NBA, 2-time second-team All. He's insane. He's absolutely insane. Tim Hardaway wins Rookie of the Year. Chris Graham, 6th Man of the Year. Akeem Olajuwon, DPOY. Hot Rod Williams, Most Improved. All-NBA first team. Giannis is in here. Jay Humphries as well. Bird and Olajuwon. But Giannis, he is a 4-time All-Star, 3-time first-team All-NBA, 3-time first-team All-Defensive, 2-time second-team All-Defense, first-team All-Rookie. Good. Can I speak? Hello? All right. First stats here. This season averaged 25.8 points per game, 10.8 rebounds, 5.9 assists. Yeah, the scoring is going up. Shot 40% from 3, although he probably didn't shoot a lot. Let's see. How many threes did he make? Yeah, he only made 13, shot 32, which obviously with this era, they have, I think it kind of goes up and up and up, which is really cool. All NBA second team. Karl Malone, once again, 23, 10, and 6. Magic on the second team as well. And for all defensive first team, we got Giannis on here again. And no one else from the Houston Rockets. We are the number 1 seed. Chicago as well is the number 1 seed. We are on to the second round. We play the Charlotte Hornets, who have Luther Scott, Chris Morris, Clark Kellogg, Sean Kemp, Hardy, and Theus. I don't know. The Lakers were the 2 seed. The Chicago Bulls lost in the first round. Ha! Suck it, Jordan. All right. We have a chance to tie them. Let's go. All right. Cleveland upsets the Chicago Bulls on to the conference finals here, where we win a game. Well, in the second round, we're up 2-0, up 3-0, and okay, up 3-1. And we are on to the Western Conference Finals. New York and Washington as the 3-5 in the East. We've got the LA Lakers here. Magic, Alex English, Schrempf, Tom Chambers, Trey Rollins. 96 overall Magic, though. He is starting to regress quite a bit. Game 1, the Lakers take game 1. We take game 2. Game 3 is ours. Game 4 is ours. Game 5. And we are on to the NBA Finals for a second straight year against the New York Knicks this time around. Winston Garland, Bernard King, Dominique, who's an 89 overall right now, Brad Daughtry, an 89 overall. So game number 1, we win. Giannis with 27, 10, and 9. Karl Malone with 35, 10, and 3. Game number 2, the Knicks win. Game 3, we are up 2-1. It's tied at 2-2. Game 5, it's a 3-2. On to the Simcast here. Game number 6 in New York. We do have the lead here. And into the half, we are still up. Into the fourth, we're up by 23, and that will do it. I kind of want to see the celebration again, just to see if it's any different. So let's jump in. 131 to 117 is the score. We're going to win our second straight NBA title. That will do it. The Houston Rockets are two-time back-to-back NBA champions. Giannis gets his second in a row with Karl Malone and Ralph Sampson. And we'll see if the celebration is any different. I'm just kind of curious now that we've entered the 90s. But we still haven't hit the 90, what is it? The Jordan whatever era. So it probably won't be any different. I'm assuming it's going to change in the 92, 93 season. But there's Giannis celebrating. And look, even the warm-up stuff is like correct and everything. It's just, it looks really good. They did a good job. They did a really, really good job. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the same exact like award ceremony and all of that. Or are we going to have one? Okay, we are. In New York, by the way, we win it. Yeah, it's the same. It's just going to stare at the logo, and it's going to hand the wrong person. Hey, there we go. Giannis wins Finals MVP. That's pretty sweet. That looks so good. That might be the thumbnail right there. All right, that looks awesome. Very cool. Do we get to see the Larry O'Brien trophy? Nope. All right. Giannis wins Finals MVP. 32 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 6.7 assists. Also 2.2 blocks. He absolutely dominated. And now we're on to the offseason. Historical changes here. Just a bunch of branding for all of these teams. The Hawks, Clippers, Celtics, Blazers, Suns, Sonics. Oh, us. Ooh, we get a team rebrand. All right. All right. Pistons, Pacers, Nets, Dallas Kings, and the Sixers all with the change. Very cool. Muhammad Abdul Rauf goes number 1 overall. Gary Payton goes number 2 overall. And for us, we draft Michael Clark. So, yeah, I mean, you know, when you win, I'm not going to get very good picks. But there you go. There's the draft. Oh, Magic Johnson is moving to Charlotte. He leaves the LA Lakers. Interesting. Clyde stays in Portland. And do we have any? Ooh, the Bulls just got Chuck Person. Or no, they retained Chuck Person. Never mind. We retain Mark Price. Who else do we get here? We get Craig Elo back. We get Chris Giles. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Nothing too crazy. A bunch of 67 overalls. And yeah, there's free agency. Giannis is a 96 overall. Ralph Sampson 89. Karl Malone 89. Price 85. Hobson 85 or 80. And Craig Elo is an 80. Giannis with some new badges possibly. I think for the most part it looks the same. Yeah, it's pretty much all the same. Do we have gold rebound chaser now though? No, it's down to bronze. All right, well, never mind. The 1991 NBA Awards is here, and Patrick Ewing. He wins MVP, the regular season MVP. 24.5 points per game, 12.9 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 2.9 blocks per game. Derek Coleman wins Rookie of the Year. Dennis Hobson wins Sixth Man of the Year. All right. Akeem, there's the H. See? Told you guys. That's pretty cool. 28 points per game, 17 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2.8 blocks per game over in Philly. Sean Elliott wins Most Improved. All NBA First Team is Magic. Jay Humphries, by the way, Magic with Charlotte now, and Magic averaged 23, 7, and 11. Giannis on the All NBA First Team once again, a career high in points at 26.6, 9.7 rebounds, and 6.8 assists per game. Scottie Pippen is on the All NBA First Team, and Patrick Ewing as well. No Michael Jordan on the first team. He is on the second team. 26 points per game, 5 rebounds, and almost 7 assists, 2.2 steals. So it took quite a bit of a dip there for Michael. Alex English, Hot Rod Williams, Karl Malone, and Akeem Olajuwon round out the second team. Malone 20 and 8 and 6. All NBA third team got Ferguson, Isaiah Bird, Mark Aguirre, and David Robinson. All defensive first team got Giannis on there. Got Jordan, got Drexler, Pippen, and Olajuwon. Lever, Moncrief, Williams, Buck Williams, and Patrick Ewing on all defensive second team. So on to the playoffs. The Houston Rockets are the 1 seed. So is the Chicago Bulls. And we do get past the Dallas Mavericks in round number 1. And now the LA Lakers without Magic Johnson, they still make the playoffs as a 4 seed. They have Byron Scott, Alex English, Schrempf, Tom Chambers, Trey Rollins, Anderson Long. And by the way, the Bulls lost an 8 seed for the 2nd straight year. What is going on in Chicago? All right, we'll take it. Game number 1, Houston is up 2-0 now, up 3-0, and up 4 as well. So we swept them, swept the LA Lakers. Now the Utah Jazz, the 2-seeded Utah Jazz, got Watley, Morris, Cummings, Perkins, and Robinson, and Scott Skiles as well. Then the Knicks with Wilkins, King, Decker, Daughtry versus the Bullets with Kevin Johnson, Petrovic, McDaniel, Maxwell, and Stacey King. So, I mean, I feel like we should be able to win the finals here. I don't know. Up 1-0 in the conference finals, though. Up 2-0, up 3-0, and 4-0. We haven't lost since round number 1, and it's going to be the New York Knicks. There's the starting lineups. Dominique is an 89 overall. Brett Daughtry is 89. Giannis is a 97. Malone and Ralph are both 89s. Mark Price, 85. Craig Elo, 81 overall. Game number 1, we win game 1. Game number 2 is Houston's. Game 3 is Houston's. And we'll go ahead and just jump into Simcast. I mean, this might be a loss, actually. The Knicks with the lead at home into the second half. Yeah, they have a big lead. And they're going to win this one pretty easily. So we're not going to sweep them. It's a 3-1 series. Let's just simulate through. We need to get this done. 3-2. And are we going to blow? Oh, we blew a 3-0 lead. Okay. All right. Well, back in the Simcast. Come on, Giannis. Let's get this thing done. Have a lead. Big lead. Nope. Nah, they're cutting it now. Okay, back up by 16. Up by 18. And into the 4th. Up by 12. And that's going to do it. The Houston Rockets are NBA champions for a 3rd straight year. They win at 121-112. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is your finals MVP. 22.7 points per game. 9.9 rebounds. 8.7 assists. 1.4 steals. And 2.4 blocks per game. And that is a 3-peat for Giannis. Goodness gracious. One historic change, the Orlando Magic changing uniforms and the floor and all that. And then no rule changes. And I'm sure we don't have a pick in the lottery. So there you go. Steve Smith is the 1st overall pick. Kenny Anderson goes 2. Larry Johnson goes 3. And with the last pick in the draft, we take Jerry Duncan. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. We've got the 1990s. That is awesome how they do that. So the Jordan era. Here are some of the major... Those of you, by the way, asking if it transitions from the 80s to the 90s era and all that. It does. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. The Raptors and Grizzlies joined the league in 95. G League in 2001. Special 90s commentary, by the way. Unique to the decade. By the way, the backgrounds all changed and all that. Back to basket is illegal in 99. Hand checking is allowed in 95. Zone defense is legal in 2001. Several new floors, new uniforms, classic 90s era presentation with more complex overlays. We'll probably jump into a game at some point here in the 90s. Take a look at it. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm curious to see how different it looks. And then we'll also look at the 2000s if we get there, which I think we will. But we'll see what happens. Let's look at the roster for this Houston Rockets team. 3 straight NBA titles. Giannis is a 96 overall. Did he go down? I thought he was a 97. Ralph is an 89. Karl Malone's an 89. Price is an 85. Craig Elo's an 80. And Hobson's an 80. I feel like they've pretty much reached all their primes, basically. Giannis, I feel like, still has some time to go, though. He's only 25. He's a 3-time champion. Absolutely insane. The 1992 awards. By the way, we won 71 games, a game away from winning 72, which I guess would 71 be the record then at this point? Yeah, maybe. I have no idea. That's kind of insane. Giannis, though, wins his first regular season MVP, 22 points per game, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and he officially wins his first regular season MVP to go along with his 3 finals MVPs. Lester Grady is the Rookie of the Year. Michael Williams is your 6th Man of the Year. Akeem Olajuwon is the DPOY. Byron Richards is Most Improved. Jordan is back on the All-NBA First Team, averaging nearly 27, 5.5 rebounds, 6.4 assists, and 2.5 steals. Bird and Olajuwon on the first team as well. Magic, Isaiah, Karl Malone, Scotty, and David Robinson on the second team. Karl Malone, 21.6 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists per game. Got Carl Ferguson, Clyde Drexler, Hot Rod Williams, Mark Aguirre, and Patrick Ewing on the third team. All defensive first team, we got Giannis, Clyde, Michael, Scotty, and Akeem Olajuwon. Second team is Pat Lever, Chris Morris, Xavier McDaniel, Larry Nance, and David Robinson. So on to the playoffs. We are once again the #1 seed. We sweep Portland, now play Utah. By the way, the Clippers and the Nuggets are the other 2 teams in the West. The Bulls got out of the first round. Congrats to the Bulls. Round number 2, we beat Utah 4-1. Chicago back in the conference finals for the first time in 3 years, and the Denver Nuggets make it to the conference finals. Game number 1, Chicago and Houston both win. Game number 2, Houston takes a 2-0 lead, 3-0 lead for Houston, 2-1 for Chicago, and Houston is back to the NBA Finals for a 4th straight year. 4 straight years. That is insane. And the Bulls barely beat the Pacers 4-3, and it's the Bulls and the Rockets once again. The Rockets, though, the last time these 2 teams played in the finals, Giannis had 0 championships. Jordan was 2-0. Now, Giannis is 3-0 in the finals with 3 finals MVPs. Jordan is 2-1 with 2 finals MVPs. Game number 1, Houston takes a 1-0 lead. Game number 2, Chicago ties up the series. 2-1 Chicago, 2-2 Houston ties it up. It's 3-2 Chicago. Let's jump in the Simcast here. Can Chicago get revenge? I forget what champion that would have been. 90. Would that have been 89? Let's see. We won 91 and 90, 89. No, yeah, 89. So trying to get revenge from the 1989 NBA Finals, and they're up big, up by 14, going into the 4th. It's now, all right, Houston's coming back. 81-78. Back and forth. 2:51 to go. Down to a minute 42. Houston up by 3. It's a 2-point game. 100-98. Okay, yeah, we got to jump in. It's Jordan versus Giannis. 100-98. Houston with a 2-point lead, and they have the ball here. A minute and a half to go. In the post to Karl Malone, and that is good. Karl Malone gives the Houston Rockets a 4-point lead here in game number 6. Trying to tie up this series at 3. Jordan, crossover, jumper, no good, and Patrick Ewing puts it in. It's 102-100. Mark Price, 20 points, 10 assists. Here's Giannis. He gets a screen from Mark Price. Giannis in the post to Malone. Malone. Jumper. Good. Karl Malone. 32 points and 10 rebounds for Karl Malone. Absolutely carrying the Houston Rockets here down the stretch. Patrick Ewing in the post. Jumper is no good. Mark Price will bring in the rebound. 46 seconds to go. That's a 4-point lead for Houston. They double Price, and now they're going to foul Duncan. So Duncan to the free throw line. And the first is good. The second is up and no good. All right. 5-point lead for Houston. We got Muggsy Bogues on the Chicago team. Okay. 5-point lead for Houston. Patrick Ewing gets fouled, and he will have 2 free throws. That was Karl Malone, I believe, with the foul. 28 points for Patrick Ewing. And free throw number 1 is no good. A big missed free throw there. And the second is up and good. 29 and 24 for Patrick Ewing in this game. Ball into Mark Price, who will get fouled. And we've got more free throws here. Mark Price free throw is good. Back to a 5-point lead. And free throw number 2 is up and in. There's 107-101, 31 seconds to go. Muggsy Bogues will bring it up, and they will call a timeout with 28 seconds to go. So we have a 3-3 series tie here in the 1990, what is this, 92 NBA Finals between the Bulls and the Rockets. So game number 7, Houston trying to four-peat, Chicago trying to get revenge from the 1989 NBA Finals. Here we go in Houston. Chicago with an early lead, 36-24 after 1. Houston, though, making a comeback, down just by 5, now down by 1 into the third quarter. Into the fourth quarter, Houston has taken a lead, 95-94. 5 minutes ago, it's 117-110. Houston with the lead. 2 minutes ago, it's a 10-point lead for the Houston Rockets, 129-122. And can Chicago make this close? No, they can't, and that will do it. Giannis and the Houston Rockets win 4 straight NBA titles. 21 at 6.6 rebounds, 7.4 assists for Giannis in the NBA Finals. He wins his 4th straight Finals MVP. Shaquille O'Neal is drafted by Seattle with the number 1 overall pick. Christian Laettner goes 2 to San Antonio. Alonzo Mourning to the Cavs. Let's see, LaFonso Ellis to Minnesota. And to who else is in here? Latrell Sprewell is drafted by the Jazz. The Rockets take Irvin Carney. Holy crap! Michael Jordan has given up on the Bulls. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? He leaves Chicago and joins the Atlanta Hawks. He's like, nah, I've lost twice in a row to this guy. He's leaving. The Hawks pick up Michael Jordan. He joins John Stockton, by the way, who's been in Atlanta. Career averages for Stockton 16 and 9.9 assists per game. Chris Mullin will move to Miami. Patrick Ewing stays in Chicago. Ralph Sampson does stay in Houston. Any other big moves here? No, I don't believe so. And the Rockets pick up, let's see, Ricky Pierce, James Donaldson, Randy White, and Darrell Walker. Giannis wins another MVP, his second, 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.7 blocks per game. Shaq wins Rookie of the Year, 24.7 points per game and 9 rebounds, 2.6 blocks per game. Hakeem wins DPOY. And then all NBA first team, we got Michael, got Magic, Giannis, Scotty, and David Robinson. Hakeem on the second team with Bird, Patrick Ewing, and Isaiah Drexler on the third team. All defensive first team, got Jordan, Drexler, Giannis, Pippen, and Hakeem Olajuwon. And on to the playoffs here, the 1993 NBA playoffs. And round 1 against Portland, it's a 3-0 sweep. Now round 2 against Seattle, who has Shaq. Ooh, this is a good one. Ralph Sampson, Karl Malone, Giannis versus Shaq. Okay. Round number 2, we sweep them 4-0. Now we've got the LA Clippers with Larry Drew, Joe Dumars, Scottie Pippen, McKee. All right. Larry Nance is on that team. By the way, the Bulls did not make the playoffs because Jordan left. Atlanta, who has now Jordan, got swept by Charlotte in the first round. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about Michael Jordan here anytime soon. The conference finals, though, we win 4-2 over the Clippers and now play the Indiana Pacers here in the NBA Finals. It's Clay Drew, Kendall Gill, Dennis Scott, Charles Oakley, Vlade Divac. We should be able to win this series pretty easily. Let's just speed through it. The Houston Rockets are NBA champions for a fifth straight year. Giannis, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 6.7 assists per game. I mean, we are absolutely just dominating the league. 5 straight. Ralph Sampson starting to regress. He's down to an 87 overall. Malone at an 89 still. Giannis back down to 96. He goes back and forth. By the end of the season, he's up to 97, and then it's back down to 96. Obviously, still dominating the league, and he has an 8 3-point shot. I just realized that. What's his attributes here? He has an 84 3-ball now. Good lord. Yeah, he's really good. He has 48 total badges. Basically all the same last time we checked. Still only gold bully, but yeah. He's pretty good. The 1994 season is now over. Magic Johnson is an MVP again. 20 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 12.9 assists. I don't know how many MVPs that is for him. 6. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. 4-time champion as well. 14-time All-Star, 10-time first team All-NBA for Magic. Penny Hardaway is the Rookie of the Year, 21-7. Michael Williams is the 6th Man of the Year. Hakeem Olajuwon is a DPOY, only averaging 20 points per game with the 76ers. And Kenny Anderson is the most improved player of the year. All NBA first team Giannis once again. This time averaging 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game. With David Robinson, Scottie Pippen, Jordan, and Magic. The second team, Karl Malone, averaging 21, 8, and 6. The third team, Clyde, Falever, Larry Bird, Aguirre, and Hakeem. All defense first team, Giannis is on there once again. And on to the playoffs, where we are the #1 seed once again, and on to the second round against the Sacramento Kings. And we get past the Kings 4-2. Now, the LA Clippers with Muggsy Bogues, Scottie Pippen, Joe Dumars, Patrick Westphal, and then the Heat once again in the East. Okay, so that does change. Okay, so I guess they did enter the league in the West. I didn't know that. Michael Adams, Hershey Hawkins, Chris Mullin, Larry Johnson on that Heat team versus Philly with Hakeem Olajuwon. All right. The conference of finals, and we beat the Clippers 4-1 and on to the NBA finals for a 6th straight year. Can we win it a 6th straight year, this time against Hakeem Olajuwon? Game number 1, Philly wins game 1. Game 2, we win game 2. Game 3 goes to Houston. Game 4 goes to Houston. And game number 5 goes to Giannis and the Houston Rockets. 21.8 points per game, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2.2 steals per game. Giannis is the most dominating player of all time. I can't believe this. 6 straight NBA titles. Absolutely absurd. Jason Kidd is taken #1 overall by the Phoenix Suns. Grant Hill goes number 2. Glenn Robinson goes 4th. And that's about it for this draft. Shane Hodges goes to Houston. Magic Johnson goes to my team, the Denver Nuggets. Okay. All right. The 6-time MVP, 4-time champion Magic Johnson on to Denver. Gary Payton is staying in Orlando. Stockton stays in Atlanta. Brad Daughtry stays in New York. Chuck Person stays in Chicago. Strickland stays in LA. Doc Rivers will stay in Denver. But the Rockets not making really any moves here. And we're on to the next season. Ralph Sampson is now down to an 85 overall. So he's really regressing. He's up to 34 years old. Malone's up to 31 years old. So he'll probably start regressing here pretty soon. Craig Elo is still an 80 overall at 33 years old. And Giannis at 28 is a 96 overall. On to the 1995 awards, and David Robinson wins his first MVP award, 31, 14, and 5. Grant Hill wins Rookie of the Year. Chris Graham wins 60 Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is once again Hakeem Olajuwon. Latrell Sprewell is the most improved player. Giannis, once again, All-NBA First Team, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 6.6 assists per game. Gary Payton also on the first team. Scottie Pippen on the second team. Shaq on the second team. Shaq averaging 25 and 10 last year. He averaged 27 and 9. Patrick Ewing on the third team, along with Bird, Hill, Skiles, and Penny Hardaway. Giannis once again on the all-defensive first team as well. On to the playoffs. And round number 1 against the San Antonio Spurs. We win it 3-1. Now against Shaq and the Seattle Supersonics once again. And we beat them 4-2. Now Portland, who was the 6th seed. Clyde Drexler's a 93 overall at this point. And then in the East is Cleveland versus the New Jersey Nets. Alonzo Mourning in Cleveland. And the Nets with David Robinson, the regular season MVP. And the conference finals. And we win it. We win the conference finals. Jeez, can I speak English? It's 4-1. We win it 4-1. Cleveland is on to the NBA Finals. Game number 1 goes to Houston. Game number 2 goes to Houston. Game number 3 goes to Houston. Is it going to be a sweep? It will not be. The Cavs win game 4. And game 5, it goes to Houston. 7 straight NBA titles. And we have a new Finals MVP. Karl Malone wins the Finals MVP. 26 points per game, 9.4 rebounds, 7.6 assists. Giannis just like, yeah, this is getting too easy. Can someone else take over? I mean, 7 straight? Like, what are we doing here? Ooh, Larry Bird retires. Bill Cartwright, Orlando Blackman, Joe Barry Carroll. A lot of the guys that obviously we started with in this league because we're already in 95. And let's see, any Hall of Famers here? Larry Bird is Hall of Famer, 22.9 points per game, 8 rebounds, and nearly 7 assists per game. And we got 2 new expansion teams as well. The Toronto Raptors and the Vancouver Grizzlies enter the NBA, now forbidding hand checking as well, or a contact by a defender with their hands to impede the movement of an opponent that possesses the ball. Let's see. Heat are rebranding the Knicks. We're rebranding the Seahawks and the Atlanta Hawks. The new look Rockets. Look at that logo in the background. Giannis is 29 out of 96 overall. Malone dropped down to an 88. Price still at 85. Samson an 83. Upson an 81. Elo down to a 79. So the new look Rockets. All right. Well, can we win 8 straight? The Rockets only win 49 games this year. Scottie Pippen wins MVP, only averaging 19 points per game, 7.6 rebounds, and 6.9 assists per game. 2 steals as well. Kevin Garnett is the Rookie of the Year, 16, 8, and 4 with the Denver Nuggets. Latrell Sprewell wins 6 Man of the Year. DPOY is Hakeem Olajuwon. Jordan, once again, on the All-NBA first half. Oh, I didn't realize he's on the Celtics. 31, 5, and 6 for Michael Jordan. He spent 3 years in Atlanta. No success there. Goes to Boston now. All right. Scottie Pippen on the first team. Giannis once again on the first team, averaging 21, 10, and 7. We've got Karl Malone on here, averaging 21, 9, and 6. And let's see, Shaq averaging 23 and 11. All defensive first team. Giannis is on here. And Shaq is on there. Kevin Garnett. And we are the number 2 seed. Okay, so we only won 49 games, but we are still the 2 seed. We play the LA Lakers, and in round 1, we win 3-1. Now the Minnesota Timberwolves with LaFonso Ellis, Byron Richards, Chris Morris, Penny Hardaway. All right. The Clippers are the 1 seed, by the way. Round number 2, though, and we win in a 6-4-2. And the LA Clippers are into the Western Conference Finals as well. Lonnie Dudley, Joe Dumars, Scottie Pippen, Derek McKee, Lester Grady. And then on the other side is Philly with Hakeem, and the Knicks with Dominique, Danny Manning, and Brad Daughtry. All right. Game number 1 in the Western Conference Finals. We win game 1. Game 2 is a win for us. We're up 3-0 now. And the Clippers make it 3-1, and we win 4-1. Okay, on to the NBA Finals for an 8th straight year. This time, once again, against the Philadelphia 76ers, Hakeem Olajuwon and the Sixers trying to finally beat us in the NBA Finals. It's not looking so good. We're up 2-0. Okay, 2-1. 2-2. Philly has tied it up. It's 3-2 Philly. Oh no! Are we gonna lose? No! We're trying to win 8 straight here. Come on! We have a lead into the second half. Double-digit lead into the fourth. Up by 5. Up by 7 with 4 minutes to go. Up by 4 with a minute and a half. Up by 7. All right. We should have it. We win by 3. 121 to 118. Giannis with 26, 14, and 5. And we have a game 7 at home. Philly with an early lead. We're trying to come back. Now we have the lead into the third quarter. Into the fourth quarter. And we're up by 22. And it's over. 8 straight NBA Finals championships. That sounded weird how I said that. Whatever. NBA Finals wins for the Houston Rockets. And Giannis wins his 7th Finals MVP. 21.7 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And still 97 overall. His type is a one of a kind. Yeah, well, yeah, you deserve that when you've won 8 straight NBA titles and you're just killing everybody. Oh, this is cool. Players will wear their NBA team jerseys during the All-Star game. Oh. All right. I know that happened in real life, but that's cool that they actually have that in the game. All right. That's cool. Kobe Bryant is the #1 overall pick. He is headed to Phoenix as an 83 overall. Steve Nash to the Raptors. Allen Iverson to the Denver Nuggets. So I think the Nuggets have what? Kevin Garnett and AI? Is that right? That's kind of good. Ray Allen to the Bullets. Stephon Marbury to the Hornets. Marcus Camby to the Pacers. Peja Stojakovic to the Spurs. Abdur Rahim to the Mavs. Eric Dampier to the Jazz. All right. Who else is in this class? I mean, man. Like, this is... I grew up with a lot of these players, watching a lot of these players. Ogauskas to the Heat. Jermaine O'Neal to Orlando. Derek Fisher to Cleveland. All right. The Rockets draft Ronald Goodwin. Interesting. All right. Everyone's starting to regress here. Things are not looking good. Giannis, you're going to have to really carry the team. Malone's down to an 87. Price is down to an 84. Sampson's down to an 80. Hobson's at an 80. Elo's down to a 77. Giannis is actually down to a 96. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've got 8 straight. I don't know if we can make it 9. We'll see. 1997, and Shaq is a MVP. 33 points per game, 15 rebounds, 3.7 blocks per game. Good lord. AI wins Rookie of the Year, 23 and 6. Chris Graham is the 6th Man of the Year. Shaq is the DPOY. Yeah, I think it's time for Shaq to be the best player in the league at this point. He's kind of insane. Giannis on the All-NBA First Team again, 22, 10, and 6. Kevin Garnett, yeah, he's with the Nuggets. The Nuggets are going to be good. Tim Hardaway and Gary Payton round out the first team. Second team got Kidd, Michael Jordan in Boston, averaging 26 and 7. Karl Malone averaging 23 and 10 and 6. Okay, he's still going. Scottie Pippen and David Robinson in third team. Got Hakeem, Joe Smith, Leitner, Owens, and Reggie Lewis. Giannis on the all defensive first team once again. And we're the 1 seed. Okay. The Nuggets don't make the playoffs, but they have a good young team. It's kind of crazy seeing like how nice it is to not have to change the logos. If you guys didn't know, by the way, I don't know why I'm mentioning this so late. I do NBA history resimulation. I start from 1949 and go all the way through. If you guys are interested in that, go through the channel and it's a playlist. You guys can start from the beginning. But I have to change everything manually. And like doing this and seeing everything just change automatically is incredible. I love it so much. Round number 1, we win round 1 3-0 over the Golden State Warriors. Round number 2 against Seattle, and we beat the MVP 4-1. And now it's the LA Lakers once again. They've got Dikembe Mutombo, Hot Rod Williams, Glenn Rice, Mitch Richmond, and Rod Strickland. Detroit and Chicago in the conference finals. Kevin Johnson, Hershey Hawkins, Cheney, John Bradley, Stacey King. And then for the Bulls, no Michael Jordan, Muhammad Abdul-Rauf, Isaiah Ryder, Chuck Person, Greg Anderson, and Patrick Ewing. John Stockton. Huh. I mean, Jordan should have went back to Chicago, or at least should have stayed. All right, game number 1 here. Actually, I'll just simulate the round. And the conference finals is over. It's the Rockets and the Bulls for a 5th time in 9 years. A 9th straight finals appearance for the Rockets. And the Bulls with a 5th appearance in the finals in the last 9 years. And, or I guess more than that, but whatever. Either way, Bulls in it again. And it should be interesting. Can I not? Wait, what? Oh, here we go. Game number 1 goes to Chicago. Okay. Game number 2 goes to Houston. Game 3 goes to Chicago. Game 4 goes to Houston. Game 5 to Chicago. Will we finally lose one? Ironically, to Chicago, who we beat the first 2 times. Chicago with the lead. Back and forth we go. Now we have the lead into the 4th. 104-88, and that will do it. Easy win there. 112-94. Giannis with 22, 14, and 8. Malone with 24, 9, and 6. And we are on to a game 7 at home. Can we win our 9th straight NBA title? And it's looking like it. We have absolutely dominated game 7. 144-106. Giannis with the triple-double to win it. 29, 11, 13, 3 steals, 2 blocks. And for the 9th straight year, we are NBA champions. This is insane. 25, 10, and 9. I mean, we are just absolutely dominating. Tim Duncan is the number 1 overall pick to the Dallas Mavericks. Keith Van Horn goes to Toronto. Chauncey Billups goes to Utah. Tracy McGrady goes to Charlotte. Carson Gilmore goes to Denver. Harris Haywood to Indiana. Let's see. Let's get some real names in here. Tim Thomas to Golden State. Yeah, it's kind of crazy seeing all the logos. Like, yeah, this is... Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool how it just changes automatically. Here in 1998, David Robinson wins another regular season MVP, 27, 14, and 5. Tim Duncan wins the Rookie of the Year, Shaq DPOY. Giannis once again on the all NBA first team, taking on more of a scoring load here. 25, 10, and 6. Kevin Garnett. Oh no, he's in Boston. What did I think? Oh, he left? How did he get to Boston? Was he traded? What is Denver doing? Whatever. That's a whole nother video. Scottie Pippen on the all NBA second team. Shaq on the second team as well. Kobe on the third team. As a rookie, averaged 21, 2, and 3. And then last season, or this season, 29, 3, and 5. He's up to an 89 overall. Giannis once again on the all defensive first team. And we are once again the number 1 seed. On to round 2 against Seattle. And we win in 7. All right. Now the LA Clippers. The Clippers trying to finally get past us. Milwaukee is a 3 seed. Who's on Milwaukee? Like Grant Hill, Sean Bradley, LaFonso Ellis. Okay. All right, well, conference finals here, and we are eliminated. I don't know what to do. What the heck? For the first time in a decade, we are not in the NBA finals. Wow. I'm sad. I'm so sad. Is our run over? Is that it? 9 straight NBA titles. And it might be over. The Bulls and the Clippers are in the NBA Finals. The Bulls trying to win one. Finally. They started 2-0 and then they lost 2 straight to us. And then Jordan left. The Clippers are up 3-0 though. Bulls make it 3-1. 3-2. And the LA Clippers are NBA champions. With an auto-generated player. Gotta love it. Paul Pierce is the number 1 overall pick to Denver. So They had Kevin Garnett. Then they just let him go or traded him, whatever. They get AI. I believe they still have Magic too. And now they draft Paul Pierce with the #1 overall pick. I don't know what the Nuggets are doing. Whatever. Vince Carter goes #2 to the LA Lakers. Dirk goes #3 to Portland. Jamison to the Pacers. Bibby to the Hornets. Al Harrington to the Sixers. Got Lewis to the Hawks. Who else? For some reason, I don't know why, but I thought Dwayne Wade. I was like, wait, that's not Dwayne Wade. Ricky Davis to the Heat. Earl Boykins is in the game. He goes 21 to the Nets. That's cool. And then the Rockets take Vladimir Stepania. I have no idea who that is. I have no idea. I know who Dulich is. I don't know who Vladimir. Yeah, okay. The 1999 NBA Awards. Shaq wins his second MVP, 31 and 13 per game, also 3 blocks per game. Dirk wins Rookie of the Year, 21 and 7. Tracy McGrady is the 6th Man of the Year as a rookie, or no? Was he a rookie? No, he was a rookie last year. That's why. Shaq, Defensive Player of the Year. AI is the most improved with Denver, 26, 7, and 2 steals per game. Onto the All-NBA first team. Giannis once again on the first team, averaging 22, 11, and 6. Kenny Anderson on the All-NBA first team. Steve Nash on the second team with Pippen. Penny Hardaway on the third team. Giannis once again all defensive first team. Onto the playoffs. We are the #2 seed. The Phoenix Suns are the #1 seed with Jason Kidd, Kobe Bryant, Brent Barry. All right. They kind of have the opposite of us, where we had like 3 bigs. They have 3 guards that are really good. All right. Well, let's go ahead and simulate the first round here. And we lose in round 1 to the Portland Trailblazers. Wow. Yeah, I mean, unless something crazy happens, I don't think it's looking good. Look, we won 9 straight titles. All right. I'll take it. We never lost the finals. Ben Baker, Finals MVP, 27 and 9 and 3 assists. And the Sacramento Kings are NBA champions. They beat the Detroit Pistons. Ralph Sampson retires. 15.8 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 assists per game. He retires with John Stockton, Worthy, and Terry Cummings. So Ralph Sampson, he's a 9-time NBA champion, 5-time All-Star, 1-time first team All-Rookie, Rookie of the Year in 1984. And Ralph Sampson retires. So Giannis loses a big-time teammate. Baron Davis is the #1 overall pick to guess who? With the Denver Nuggets. Another first-round pick. All right. Baron Davis, Allen Iverson, Paul Pierce. Interesting. Rip Hamilton to Indiana. Sean Marion to LA. Francis to the Spurs. Lamar Odom to the Hornets. Manu to the Warriors. Elton Brand to the Raptors. Corey Maggette to the Bulls. And let's see, where are the Rockets here? We get Sam Erickson. All right. Jason Terry went to the Wizards. That's about it. The Rockets have replaced Ralph Sampson with 27-year-old Deshaun Bradley, who's 7'6" and 83 overall. That works. That works. Honestly, that might actually be better. And they actually signed Derek Coleman too, and Luther Scott. So adding some depth here. Walt Maxwell, Perry. So yeah, okay, all right. Should be interesting then. So here's the new look for this team. Giannis is 33 years old, down to 95 overall. Sean Bradley is the second best player now on the team at an 83 overall. Karl Malone's an 81 overall. Mark Price down to 78. Coleman's at 78. I don't know. I mean, I don't think this team is good enough. I mean, hey, look, if we can't get to the finals, it's all right. I mean, 9 straight titles, never lost. I mean, just go into the sunset, Giannis. Just get your points and go from there. David Robinson wins another MVP, 28 and 15, 5.8 assists. That's his 3rd MVP award. Manu Ginobili wins Rookie of the Year. Grant Hill wins 6th Man of the Year. Shaq wins DPOY. Antoine Jameson wins a Most Improved Player. And on to the All NBA teams. Giannis still All NBA first team. Let's see, how did he do? Nearly 26 points per game, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. He's having to do a lot more. Kevin Garnett on the All NBA first team. Fucking Nuggets, man. They just let him walk. Shaq on the second team. Camby on the third team. Allen Iverson on the third team. 28, 3, and 5. And on to the NBA playoffs, where we are the #1 seed. Okay. All right. Round number 1. We get out of there, beating Portland 3-2. Now we got the San Antonio Spurs, and we get swept. All right. The Washington Wizards are NBA champions. Ray Allen, 33.8 points per game, 3.8 rebounds, 5 assists per game for Ray Allen as he wins Finals MVP. The Kings, after winning last year, I believe, lose this year in the finals. And that's your, 2000 NBA Finals? And yeah, it's kind of weird. No Kobe Shaq dynasty, eh? That's kind of bizarre. All right, well, where do we go? Where do we go from here, Houston? The Nuggets had the first overall pick again. I don't know how many first overall picks they're going to get. But Kenyon Martin, who later on becomes a Denver Nugget in real life, he is a 79 overall, #1 overall pick. Hedo Turkoglu goes to Miami. We got Darius Miles going to the Grizzlies. Magic Johnson Jr. Okay, that's the thing. Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford to the Timberwolves. Michael Redd to the Bulls. Yeah. Ian Thomas to the Pistons. Let's see. Who did the Rockets take? Francis Fields. All right. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? As I'm saying, oh, no Lakers dynasty, no Kobe Shaq dynasty. Boom. Shaq is playing in Seattle with Kobe Bryant. Oh my God, that is sick. That is so cool. I know this is a Giannis sim, but I want to follow the Sonics. That's incredible. That is so cool. AI stays with the Nuggets. That's incredible. I love that. That is awesome. The Rockets signed Corey Warren. Okay. Lewis Gatlin. All right. Well, sure. Jason Kidd wins the 2001 MVP. 30 points per game, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 2.5 steals. All right. Well, Jason Kidd's a god. Kenny Martin wins Rookie of the Year. 21 assists and 2.7 assists per game. Joe Smith is 6th Man of the Year. Shaq DPOY with the Seattle Supersonics. Oh, wait. Kobe joined Seattle. Right? Or did Seattle draft Kobe? Am I losing my mind? Jason Williams wins Most Improved.